Hey, ain't we been through it all? Then we sleep on them floors. Everybody we thought we needed, we don't need them no more. Run it up, don't check the score. No, I'm balling no nigga.
Now you may or may not be getting a second video on this lovely Friday because something came out and I want to talk about it. And I haven't seen anyone talking about it, and I kind of want to talk about it. So y'all know what I do best is talk. Season 3 reward players. Now you see that 700 up in the right hand corner. That's trophies. All these players were revealed. They were revealed up to Desmond Howard, and then we had these guys were blurred out until they've been revealed. Now I'm gonna go through, in my opinion, how you should spin your tokens or spin your trophies. We're gonna talk about how to get your trophies and all that different type of stuff, right? So hit the like button, drop a sub. Like I said, I'm really feeling cut right now, so I really want to ramp up when it comes to cut. And I've seen on Twitter and in some Twitch chats who would be the best to choose. So we're gonna dive in. First things first, we're going to talk about the season trophies, how you get them. Then you actually can't look at these cards before you get them. So we're going to take a look at the cards and see how they're static compared to previous cards we have currently. So without further ado, man, let's get into it. All right, first thing first, the place where you get trophies, the field pass, if you didn't know. So I think the maximum you can get is 1,000. So you can see I have 700. I'm up to level 43. I just got my B&D pack for saving it for legends. But then you get another 300 at 48, and I believe that's all you get. So you get 1,000 to spend. So you have some players that are 80, some players that are more, and things of that nature. We're going to look at everything on cfb.fan and see which ones stack up. And then we'll come back and we'll rate them, and I'll tell you what I think. All right, first things first, let's look at CFB.fan. You have Siobhan Shebel. I believe there are better corners out there. And think about Muhammad. You think about Noel Williams from the Heisman promo that have 91 speed. I think 88 speed is a little bit too slow to them out there. You have Khalil Mullins. Again, same thing. I think there are better running backs out there when it comes to what you can get from your money. And then remember, these are going to be B&D cards you're going to have. Now, we're talking about Kenneth Grant. I don't mind taking it on the defensive tackle. No one wants to spend money on a defensive tackle. 80 speed, 88. If you have a theme team, this goes up to 92 speed. This goes up to 92 acceleration, 82 speed. I don't mind it. I absolutely don't mind it when it comes to that. We have Mr. Artisserie Essery, left tackle. Again, when it comes to trenches, I don't mind spending it. I believe these players are only 80 tokens. And we're gonna go back when we get back to the cut screen and break down what I think would be the best. We have Trey Wright, left end. I think a tad bit slow. 88 speed is kind of like the standard for left ends, and there's so many. Javon Curse. If you want to go back to Brian Arakpo in terms of legends. Now, if you do need a left end, I'm not gonna be mad at it. The 91 finesse move, a little bit small, 6'1", 240. Don't really want to kick him to the inside or anything when it comes to that. This card is fantastic. Now, 89 in speed, you may not think him, but he is 6'3", 218. Nick Emanwari, obviously man's a little bit low, but zone's there. He could be your user, right? At 6'3", 89 speed, that's a great user. Most linebackers right now are at 89, 90 speed. If he's your sub linebacker, I don't mind that at 6'3". Like I said, if you're rocking a theme team, 91 speed. So I actually don't mind that at all. We have Pat Bryant, again, a little bit slow. Big receiver though, 6'3", 200. But if you're in desperate need of a receiver, but you should have a Restrepo, and there's another receiver we're going to talk about on this list as well that you can obviously get as well. So not really feeling that, if I'm being honest. Tyler Booker, I'm telling y'all, trenches, I don't mind trenches. I said it once, I said it twice. You get this guy, he can probably be your left guard for the rest of the year. Right, obviously you can upgrade him. I'm thinking about picking him up because obviously Alabama theme team. And you have Landon Jackson. You can see when I was talking about 88 speed is kind of the standard when it comes to the left ends and the pass rushers in general. So that's not bad. And then you have Carson Beck, great quarterback, hits the short, medium, deep, throw powers there. I just feel like there's better quarterbacks. You can get a Shedeur Sanders, a Jalen Milroe. Obviously Jalen Milroe's expensive. A Lenore Sellers. Trevor Lawrence, Joe Burrow. There's so many other quarterbacks that I don't feel like using it on this guy is that beneficial. And there's one more guy that I forgot to get. We all got him for logging in. We forget about Desmond Howard, but the good thing about Desmond Howard, he can be upgraded to a 91 where he gets 91 speed. So, all right, so we've seen all the cards, we've seen all the stats. Let's get back to the cut menu, and I'm gonna break down who I think and where you should spend your season trophies. All right, boys, back at the cut menu here. And let's break it down. So we know in total in 3 levels or 4 or 5 levels, whatever, I'll get another 300. So I'll have 1,000, right? So we need to break down in terms of 1,000. Where do I want to spend this? Like I told you guys, don't really like, could. I think upgrading, unless you have your receivers core is stacked, which some people's are. If you're no money spend or trying to get your stuff up, I feel like spending 400 on Desmond because you need 5 of his tokens is great, right? So you have 400. That means you have 600 left. I feel like Desmond should be your 400. I also feel like Tyler Booker should be part of your 82. So that puts you at 480, right? And I also feel like Nick MRR, like I talked about, the user side of things, right? 6'3", 89 speed may not seem crazy, but if you look at like Andy from the last Legends drop, he was a linebacker that only got 90 speed. You're thinking about playing this guy sub linebacker. I don't mind that. So that puts us at 560, right? So we're still got 440 left. Where do we go with the 440? I feel like Landon Jackson. I understand it. I get it. If you need a DN, we have 460. You have him left, right? Now, if you don't want to go Landon Jackson, I don't mind going Kenneth Grant if we take away that. And then I also don't mind, like I said, Ursaria as well. I told you guys with Carson Beck, unless you desperately need a quarterback, I would absolutely positively stay away. That's just my humble opinion. He's too slow, even though he's a big body. You could go with him, but I just feel like there's a lot of receivers. Jordan Watkins from the Rising Ranks, which is 90 speed that you can get for 50K or below 50K. Yeah, so that's my opinion. I'm going to divvy up how to spend mine. I know for a fact I'm upgrading Desmond Howard because I didn't get Restrepo. So Desmond will have 93 speed on my team. I'm going to get Tyler Booker, and I'm going to get Big Nick. Nick, by the way. So that's going to be 560 of my points. So that's going to leave me another 440 left. And from that point, I'll kind of look at my team and seeing, hey, because I actually have a great B&D left tackle, so I don't need a left tackle. I have a great B&D defensive tackle. And now I'm not sure if you keep your trophies to next season, if they roll over, if you get some coin value or training for it. I'm not entirely sure. We may look at Landon. But I won't be picking Carson Beck because if you watch the video, my last 2 videos actually, which was on the main channel, and the last video was on this channel, I pulled Lenore Sellers and I pulled Shador Sanders, so I have 2. We don't need Pat Bryant. He's no better than anyone I have at this moment. So yeah, man, let me know down below if y'all agree with this, if you disagree. Is there someone else I'm missing that I think I should give a chance to? I feel like I said, I feel like the top 2 that people should take is Tyler Booker and Nick, because you get a user and you get a left guard. If you don't have a left tackle, take a left tackle. But most people, the guards are generally a hard position to come by. Now, if you've been doing the Rise in the Rank B&D stuff, you might have the 92 or 92 left or right guard, so Tyler Booker may not be used to you. But I feel like Nick would be a great user, sub linebacker. I also feel like Kenneth Grant could plug a spot because you don't want to pay on the defensive tackle. And Landon Jackson, we can't complain about rushers. So, again, let me know down below what y'all think. If I was right on spot, if I was too harsh, if I missed something. I'm curious from y'all to see, but I feel like in terms of how I rank them, if you want to put these 2 as kind of 1A, 1B, and then probably Grant at 2, and then Landon Jackson at 3, because there's a lot of rushers. But that's how I feel. So appreciate you boys. Hopefully you guys did enjoy. Hit the like button, drop a sub. I truly do appreciate it. And this journey continues on the College Football Channel. I'm out. Deuces.